from around the world just for you! One of which will be crowned World Champ!
I think we know who that's gonna be.
Wow, can you believe this crowd?
It's huge.
Look, Joey's trying to scare the competition with his weird chicken dance.
I need some female friends.
Peace and love, baby! Ha-ha! Oh!
Try acting normal, just this once.
And now, make some noise for our Master of Ceremonies!
Mokuba!
Do they always have to be so dramatic?
So are you people ready to get your duel on? I can't hear you! I said, are you people ready to see some dueling or what? Good, because it's time to kick off the greatest Duel Monsters tournament ever organized! And before the week is through, we may have a new International Duel Monsters champion! So give it up for the current title holder, Yugi! Give a shout out to your fans, Yugi! Alright, maybe later. So now, direct your attention to the Kaibatron! Cause it's time to kick off our All-Star Tournament with the first round matchup! Starting with Block A, the first competitor to strap on a dual disc will be... Joey Wheeler!
Ah, yeah! I just want to say to my adoring fans, this one's for you!
He'll be facing off against our mystery duelist! A man whose true identity remains unknown, Efnar Oda!
Hey, pal, I don't know who you are, but when I win, that mask is coming off!
Where do we know him from?
I don't know.
I do.
Now moving on to Block B! Up-and-comer Leon Wilson faces the Good Doctor, Richard Goat!
Cool, Leon's in the first duel too.
Hey, Leon! You go, boy! But before the duels get underway, there's someone we all want to hear from! So let's try this one more time! Yugi, come on up here and say a few words!
What? Pharaoh, I need you!
No, you can do this.
But...
You can't let your fans down. He's right.
What am I supposed to say? Hello, Kaiba Land!
Yugi! I meant come up on stage!
Oh, no one said there'd be public speaking! It's Kaiba!
Hey, bro!
All right, I'm gonna make this brief. This is not a show. It's the ultimate test of survival, and it will push everyone involved to their limits. If you came for a friendly game, then I'd suggest you go home. This is a ruthless battle. And in the end, only one duelist will remain standing. Now, if everyone's clear, let's move on. From this moment forward, Kaiba Land is a battlefield. So trust no one, and may the best duelist win!
That show-off! He's just lucky he's not dueling! No!
I know one of these punks is out to ruin me. And before this tournament's over, I'm gonna find out who. The odds are against you.
That may be, but my cards never let me down. Come on, Deck! Let's rock! First, I'll play a magic card known as Pot of Greed. So I draw 2 cards. I just drew Giant Trunade. That sends every magic and trap card on both sides of the field back to the player's hands. So I can use it to get rid of his ancient city and prevent him from bringing back his dragon. Hold on. Giant Trunade also sends my magic and trap cards back to my hand.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but you're thinking about it too much.
Keep your comments to yourself. I may not have a deck full of rare cards like yours, and I may not plan out my strategy step by step like you do, but I think pretty quickly on my feet, and I always trust my instincts no matter what. I guess that's because I had some good teachers.
Thank you, Joseph. Good for you.
Yeah, I was taught to play the game with heart, and above all, always have fun. And that's just what I'm doing. Are you ready, pal?
Fire away.
The first thing I'm gonna do is activate my premature burial magic card. All I have to do is give up 800 life points to bring one monster back from my graveyard. And I choose my goblin attack force. Then I'll activate another magic card called Giant Trunade.
Oh, no!
Now all our magic and trap cards return to our hands.
My city! Without that, I have nothing to protect my ancient dragon! Inconceivable!
Awesome! If he doesn't screw this up, Joey may actually have a shot at winning this duel!
I'm afraid there's more where that came from. Now that premature burial's back in my hand, I can activate it again!
Oh boy!
That means Guilford the Lightning comes back too! All right, Guilford, attack! Slice and dice his ancient dragon!
I'm wide open!
That's right! Any last requests?
Did Joey just win?
It would appear he did. I don't know how.
Nice duel, stranger. I just wish I knew who you were.
Actually, you already do. Peekaboo!
No way!
Wait! Pretty good disguise, huh? That could be my new look.
There's something I don't get, Mr. Moto. Why'd you join this tournament in the first place? You should be resting.
Tell you the truth, I was hoping to duel you.
Why me?
I did teach you everything I know, so I thought it was about time to test you.
And? Did I pass or what?
Let's see. If I had to grade your duel, you'd get A+.
Yes! I aced the test!
Well, I guess there's a first time for everything.
Pinch me, because I must be dreaming. Hey! It's a figure of speech!
What a way to kick things off.
Your grandfather dueled quite well.
Yeah, and you know what else? I think he had more fun than anyone.
So why'd you pick the name Apnog?
It's Grandpa spelled backwards.
May the best-dressed duelist win.
I'll have you shaking in your patent leather shoes, and the whole world's gonna see it! I think they're shuffled, so quit stalling, pal!
Take them.
So much for keeping his cool.
Don't let him get to you, Joey!
Yeah, just stay calm, pal!
Guys, don't touch the suit.
Ready to roll up those frilly sleeves and get dirty?
Please, I won't even break a sweat on you. right, Herr Joseph. Since you're clearly at a disadvantage in so many ways, why don't you make the first move?
He's just messing with your head, man!
Yeah, don't freak out. Remember, stay focused.
Try to keep up. All right, let's see here.
Gee, I wonder if he's got a bad hand.
I'm gonna say yes.
I can't play a single monster.
You're beginning to sweat. Is the molten lava getting to you, or is it something else?
I'll place one card face down and end my turn.
That's all he's gonna play?
I have a feeling that's all he can play.
No, I can't watch!
This is how it's done. So watch and learn. I'll start by activating a magic card. Graceful Charity. This lets me draw 3 cards as long as I discard 2. And then I'll wrap things up by placing 1 card face down.
Hey!
Looks like Zigfried doesn't have such a great hand either.
Oh yeah! I told you we had nothing to worry about.
Very strange.
I don't trust that guy. Something tells me that he's setting up Joey for some kind of a trap.
Yes, I agree. Let's just hope Joey figures it out.
I actually thought you might win in one move like you did last time. But you couldn't even summon a monster. Now that's funny. I can't even summon a monster.
I thought you'd be onto me by now, Herr Kaiba. Perhaps you just need a little hint. So, allow me to shake things up a bit. It's showtime.
It's time to turn up the heat. Ready? Not that hot!
Is it me, or is it getting hot in here?
Just make your move, wise guy.
Well, someone's all fired up. Perhaps this will cool you off. I play Pot of Greed. You know what that means, don't you? I can draw 2 additional cards from my deck. Next, I play Erda's Guidance. As the goddess of knowledge, she controls the past, present, and future. The hand is the future, the field is the present, and the graveyard is the past. Now, thanks to my Fräulein friend, I can move 1 card from my hand to my graveyard. And in exchange, I can transfer 1 trap from the grave to the field.
That's weird. He went through all of that just to play some trap card?
That'll do for now.
That's it?
He's not even gonna summon a monster?
Whatever Zigfried's strategy is, I don't get it.
What strategy?
That's the second time he left himself wide open. Perhaps Zigfried is just waiting for the right card. Like that magic card he played in his last duel.
You mean the one he used to beat Rex and Weevil in 1 turn? Oh, no!
Looks like he gets an extra 1,200 points. And since I'm feeling lucky, I'll play my Star Blaster magic card. The higher he rolls, the stronger a monster I can play. But first, I have to sacrifice my Suzuki Samurai. And away we go! Nice! Since my Samurai had 2 stars and I rolled a 5, I get to summon a 7-star monster. So go, Red Eyes Black Dragon! Now, maximum 6, take out his Valkyrie with Lightning Fist Attack! No way! Why wasn't she destroyed?
It's called a special ability. Brunhilde avoids destruction by giving up 1,000 defense points.
Fine! All right, Red Eyes! You get rid of her with Inferno Fire Blast! Then I'll activate my Type 6 machine again! I've embarrassed you enough, so I'll place this face down and call it quits. With only 100 points left, this is your last shot!
Nice comeback, dude!
You rock!
Good job!
You should have ended this duel when you had the chance. Now prepare to pay the price. This duel's gone on long enough. So, I activate the magic card, Enchanted Sword Nothung. It raises Brunhild's attack points by 400. According to the legend of Nothung, it was the world's greatest dragon slayer.
Say what?
It's true. With one fell swoop, this sword can remove every single dragon from play.
Not my red eyes!
Next, I play my final card and the key to my victory. Rainbow Bridge Bifrost. So my Valkyrie gains 500 attack points for every monster I remove from the game.
Now I get it!
He's been planning this from the beginning. That's why Zigfried removed all of Joey's monsters to power up his own. Now his Valkyrie is strong enough to wipe out Joey's life points.
Hold your horsey! I play compensation mediation!
So, you're relying on luck again?
Look, pal, I think you're scared because I never lose at these things. Now choose any 2 cards from your graveyard and shuffle them together with my mediation trap card. Then I get to pick 1 card. And if I choose mine, I'm safe.
Yes, and should you fail, then I win the duel.
I know you can do this. And the card I pick is... the middle one!
Oh no! It looks like your luck has run out. Now, Hilda, my dear, end this duel.
No way!
This can't be! He lost!
Herr Joseph, some things in life just never change. A rose is a rose, and a loser is a loser.
And the winner of this bout is Zigfried Lloyd! And with that, the Grand Championship is down to its final 4 duelists.
Big deal. So you blew the entire tournament on a lousy game of chance.
I guess you must have just run out of luck.
Nah, Joey wins his duels with talent, not with luck, guys.
Oh, so Joey didn't lose because he has no luck. He lost because he has no talent.
So that's how you cheer me up? Then it's time for me to spread a little cheer of my own! I get my hands...
Joey did a great job, and sooner or later, he's going to learn to control that temper of his.
Probably later.
I get no respect at all!
Had enough yet?
Well, I gotta admit, you're pretty good, Rebecca. But this story is not over yet. So sit back and enjoy! First, I'll switch my wolf into attack mode. Then I'll summon a girl you might remember from your old bedtime stories. And thanks to her fairy godmother, she'll be able to go to the ball. You guessed it, it's Cinderella. And her special ability lets me automatically summon Pumpkin Carriage to the field. And what princess is complete without her glass slippers?
Huh? Give me a break.
Here's the deal. As long as that pumpkin carriage is on the field, Cinderella is able to bypass your dragon and attack you directly. Now, Cinderella, kick off those slippers and let's party! But Cinderella never takes away someone's life points without giving something back in return. A perfect fit.
My dragon's wearing slippers?
Yup, and as long as your dragon sports that stylish footwear, it can attack Cinderella. Oh, and did I mention your dragon loses 1,000 attack points?
Is that all?
Nope. We can't forget about my wolf in Grandma's clothing. Attack! And of course, whenever a monster wearing glass slippers is destroyed, Cinderella receives a brand new pair that she can use for her next attack. And this second pair gives her a 1,000-point boost. Oh, and last but not least, one face-down card.
How am I supposed to fight against Leon's deck of fairy tale rejects? They're driving me nuts. And I gave up these lame stories when I threw out my teddy bear. Here goes. My move. And I think it's about time one of us played a real card for a change. Tribute to the Doom. So who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not me, thanks to this. Next, I'll activate the magic card, Stamping Destruction. It destroys one magic card on the field and delivers 500 points of damage to that card's owner. And finally, I'll give your princess a royal butt-kicking.
Well, not if I can help it. I activate my Mirror Force trap card. So your attack is deflected and bounced right back.
No, not him. Fine, your move.
You seem upset. Relax. Dueling is supposed to be fun, Rebecca. Just look at Cinderella. She's having a ball.
I can't believe I'm fighting against princesses and fairies and losing!
A victory just wasn't in the stars for you.
Here is your winner, the trendy and tasteful Zigfried Lloyd!
Come and get me, Herr Kaiba.
I'm on to you, Zigfried.
Are you guys sure we're going the right way?
Assuming we can trust that map, Yugi's grandpa should be right around that corner.
Let's just hope he's okay.
He better be.
That's it. He's in a Chinese restaurant?
You mean while we were running around like lunatics, Grandpa was eating wonton soup?
Wait! Yugi, be careful.
Grandpa! You in there? Hello? No matter what it takes, I'll save you.
With only 100 life points left, you better make this one count.
Rebecca!
You showed up!
Of course we did!
Hey, Beck!
You go, girl!
Yeah!
Thanks, guys.
Hey, let's go!
No sleeping on the job, Rebecca. Not with only 100 points left.
No biggie. I can't lose now that my Lucky Charm's finally here.
Go get him!
All right, kid. I'll start by attacking your Globerman with my Diamond Head Dragon!
Way to go!
You can do this, Beck!
Stay strong!
I place one card face down and end my turn. Thanks to my new card, when Leon summons a monster, the difference between its defense points and my monster's attack points comes out of his life points. So, as long as he plays something with less than 2,500 defense points, I automatically win the duel. Now let's see what you've got, shall we?
Well, here goes. My move. I'll start by activating my Gold Moon Coin Magic card. So that means the first thing I have to do is hand over every card I'm holding to you. Then I get to replace the cards I just gave up by drawing the same number of cards from my deck.
Spinning wheel spindle? But that doesn't make any sense. You could have destroyed my monster with this.
Well, that's true, but it wouldn't have wiped out your life points, so it was still too risky a move. But I have a better idea. One that lets me win the duel right away.
Yeah, right.
But how?
I don't know, but something tells me Leon isn't bluffing, Yugi.
Now, on to phase 2. I activate this, my 100-year awakening magic card.
What's that?
It lets me sacrifice my Curse of Thorns card.
Wait a sec.
Now I can summon Thorn Princess.
all this, Leon?
I activate her special ability, letting me control one of your monsters as if it were my own.
No way!
I'm afraid so. Now your diamond head dragon is mine. Now attack her life points directly.
Rebecca, no!
We've completed our investigation of Mr. Zigfried Lloyd, and your assumptions were correct, sir.
Zigfried, your little game's over.
Don't sweat it, Rebecca. Come on. You played a great duel.
I don't need your pity. But thank you. Now don't let it go to your head. There's a long way to go.
That's true.
Good game. Yeah, that wasn't half bad for a couple of kids.
Kids that can outduel you.
Seriously, you did great.
Thanks, Yugi. I wanted to win so badly. It's not fair. I just wanted another chance.
You'll get one.
Must she be so dramatic?
Look who's talking!
No! Who, me?
Does this sound familiar? My back hurts. Someone help me.
Oh, I'd like to see you dueling.
There's been a slight change of plans. Now, your tournament host, Setto Kaiba, will face off against Zigfried von Schroeder.
Setto! Time to show this circus freak who's boss!
How's it going, guys?
Hey, Leon!
So what's next? I mean, am I gonna duel against you or against Zigfried?
Well, I guess it all depends on how well Kaiba does in this next duel.
I hope he wins.
I wouldn't worry about it, because I'm sure no matter who wins, you'll get your chance to duel Yugi for the championship.
Unless, of course, you want to give me your space in the tournament.
I think I'll pass.
You know, as much as I can't stand Kaiba, anyone's better than that pink-haired sideshow freak Zigfried.
Ditto.
The Grand Championship bonus match is about to begin!
And my most devastating flower is about to blossom, Herr Kaiba.
Competitors, take your marks and ready your decks!
I don't know what it is you're after, Zigfried, but I do know it all ends here.
Let's duel.
Now to kick things off with a bang, go! X-Head Cannon in attack mode! Next, I'll play 2 cards face down and end my turn.
You sound so confident. But I'm afraid those little mechanical toys of yours are nothing but insignificant seedlings that are about to be uprooted by my raging wildflowers.
Are you done? These people came here to see a duel, not a bad poetry reading. So let's move on!
Perhaps you're right. The true beauty of my Maidens of Mayhem can best be appreciated if I simply call them to the field. So witness poetry in motion as I play Ride of the Valkyries! This allows me to summon every Valkyrie in my hand.
Already?
Give a big Kaiba-land welcome to Valkyrie Zwei, Valkyrie Öster, and Valkyrie Dritt. Thanks to my Valkyrie Spy's special effect, your cannon goes straight to the graveyard. But that's not all. Next, my Valkyrie Öster removes your cannon from the game for good and gains the equivalent of its attack strength. And finally, my Valkyrie Dritter's special effect. For each opposing monster removed from the game, her strength increases by 100.
He summoned 3 monsters at once.
And Kaiba's life points are defenseless. So if Zigfried attacks with all 3 Valkyries, the duel's done.
Come on, bro!
Looks like we've reached the finale before we've even begun. Auf Wiedersehen. Valkyrie Zwei! Attack his life point directly with Galloping Gash! Now I'll play Final Light! And I predict that's the only magic card I'll activate during this turn. Now, for the cost of a mere 1,000 life points, I'm able to summon a monster from my graveyard. And I choose Valkyrie Brunhilde! Of course, you are also permitted to summon a monster from your graveyard, so let's have it.
Then I choose my Cave Dragon!
Why, thank you, Herr Kaiba. Your dragon gives my Valkyrie an extra 300 attack points. And now, my dearest Brunhilde, attack his Cave Dragon! Now, how many magic cards do you think you'll use? You can't afford to guess wrong.
I won't! I predict I'll use 4 magic cards this turn!
4 cards? Don't you realize you're only holding 1 card in your hand?
That's right, but that's all about to change, Zigfried.
No, you have to be bluffing.
Let's find out. First, I activate my Card of Demise. This lets me draw till I'm holding 5 cards. And in 5 turns, I discard my entire hand.
Oh no!
And next, I play another magic card, Soul Release. Now I can choose a card from the graveyard to remove from the game. And I choose my Chaos Emperor Dragon. Then I'll play my 3rd magic card, Spell Reproduction. This lets me send 2 magic cards to my graveyard in order to bring back 1.
No, you can't!
I just did. So at a cost of 2,000 life points, I play Dimension Fusion! Now each of us can bring back any of our monsters that have been removed from the game. That gives me 5 dragons!
How foolish! Don't you remember that for every dragon monster on the field, my Valkyrie Brunhilde gains 300 extra attack points?
Luster Dragon number 2, attack his Valkyrie now!
Oh man, why'd he do that? Setto!
You've given up, haven't you?
Look, with 1 less dragon on the field, his Valkyrie's points drop.
Now it's time for my Chaos Dragon to attack your Valkyrie!
Remember? Brunhilde has a special effect. By lowering her defense points by 1,000, she becomes invincible.
Now, Blue Eyes White Dragon, it's your turn to attack her! White Lightning! Your Valkyrie's special powers are all used up, which means my 2nd Blue Eyes White Dragon can wipe her out now!
No, now I'm completely defenseless.
I'm glad you came here, because now I get a chance to publicly humiliate you again! Now take it away, Blue Eyes!
This isn't over. Trust me.
Look, face the facts, Zigfried. Your life points hit 0. That's about as over as it gets. So take what little dignity you have left and get lost!
Oh yeah! You tell him! He's history!
Let's hope so.
All right, this is for my family. I play Golden Castle of Stromberg.
anyone know what that is?
I do.
Me too. Zigfried, how did you get your hands on that?
I've heard stories about that card, but I thought it was never released.
Hold on. Huh? What's wrong? I'm getting some interference.
Strange. The mainframe's running fine.
Signal strength looks fine too. That makes no sense.
Oh well, whatever it was, it's over now.
I activate the special effect of my golden castle now! It lets me summon any monster to the field with 4 stars or less. So I play Cinderella in attack mode! And where would she be without her pumpkin carriage? And her glass slippers?
Hey, watch out! That princess is tougher than she looks!
Did I mention whenever pumpkin carriage is on the field, Cinderella's allowed to go straight for your life points? Now, Cinderella, attack him directly! After Cinderella attacks, she transfers her glass slippers to one of your monsters. But that footwear doesn't come cheap. She's gotta cough up 1,000 attack points.
Yugi's getting crushed.
He's the king of games! You think he's scared of some princess?
That's no princess. That's a monster in heels.
Zigfried, where did he get that card?
And what card would that be?
I'm not in the mood for games.
Is that really it?
Sure is.
What's going on here?
Yeah, what are you two whispering about?
Wait, it's that castle, isn't it?
Yes. You see, kids, there are several Duel Monsters cards that Pegasus created, but never fully developed, and therefore never officially released. And the Golden Castle of Stromberg is one of them.
Then how did Leon get hold of it?
I recall a tournament several years ago that offered the Golden Castle card as the grand prize, but it was never meant to be used. That's right. Because it was only a test sample, it was forbidden from tournament play. And since only one copy was ever made, it remains one of the most sought-after cards in the game. I just can't believe that Leon has it in his deck.
Zigfried, you realize your brother just played an illegal card, right?
I beg to differ, Herr Kaiba.
If that's really a non-registered card, Leon's duel disc shouldn't have recognized it, right? So, what's the deal?
The card limiter must have been deactivated, and I think I know how.
Hold on. So that means that Leon is cheating.
I am?
That's the real reason you hacked into my computer system, isn't it?
How dare you? The king of games is about to be dethroned by a Schroeder, so you accuse me of cheating? Leon simply played a strong card. Don't blame me, cause your cheap computer network decided to malfunction. Blame your poor excuse for a company. Face it, Kaiba Corp's heyday is over.
Come on, no one's gonna buy that. It's a fact. Leon broke the rules. He played a non-registered card in an official duel.
Fine. Then why don't you just go right ahead and cancel the match? Even though you promised the world a winner.
No matter what, this duel will go on!
Perfect. Kaiba knows if he disqualifies Leon, his entire tournament was pointless and his reputation will plummet.
Is this really a forbidden card? No way. My brother would never lie to me like that.
Leon, just continue your move! The Golden Castle of Stromberg was accepted by your duel disc, so it can't be illegal. Now show these people what it means to be a Schroeder!
All right.
How could you?
I knew you were a jerk, but lying to your own brother?
Poor guy.
Don't listen to them, Leon. They don't care about you. These friends of Herr Kaiba just want to tear our family apart. Now who are you going to believe? These strangers or your own flesh and blood?
It's just, I don't want to win by cheating.
I told you that card is legal.
Don't trust him.
Huh? Why not?
He's just using you. He reprogrammed Kaiba Corp's dueling system. forcing our duel discs to accept an illegal card.
Is this true?
Well, it looks like I've been figured out. But it's too late to stop me now. The most powerful card never released is already on the field, and no one can stop it!
How's that castle still standing? Shouldn't it have been destroyed?
It should be a sand castle.
Surprise, surprise!
No, don't even tell me!
When Zigfried overwrote the card's data text, he must have protected his golden castle from monster effects also.
That means there's no way to get rid of it.
Then I guess the duel's done. Right, Yug?
Not if I activate this card! Time travel! It allows me to temporarily remove one of my monsters from the field until my opponent's turn begins. That ends my turn.
How noble of you! Your monster would have been forced to attack, and Leon would have lost. But it was all in vain. Now, Leon, begin your turn so you can claim the championship crown!
I believe in you, Yugi. I'm not sure how you're gonna do it, but I know you'll put an end to his plan. Let's do this! Now!
You know what happens next! Deposit half your deck in the graveyard to keep my castle in play!
Sorry to disappoint you, but I can't do that.
You must!
You're wrong. There's only one card left in my deck. That makes it impossible for me to deposit half of it into the graveyard. So I suppose your golden castle of Stromberg has to go.
What? That can't be!
You did it!
You mess with the best and you fail like the rest.
It seemed like the perfect card. Zigfried designed it to be impervious to the effects of every other card in the game. But in the end, everything has its weakness.
Right. And with your grandson's refusal to give in, he was able to find it.
We've got to cut this thing off before any other files are destroyed!
Good news! The virus just stopped dead in its tracks!
Look, the castle's gone! I guess Yugi found its weak spot after all.
So everything's safe now?
We'll know as soon as we launch the backup system and reboot the KC mainframe. Let's move!
Get a load of Zigfreak!
Oh well, you schemed, you cheated, and you still lost.
I admit I'm surprised Yugi was able to dismantle my golden castle. But in the end, victory will be mine!
Yeah, right. It's over, pal.
On the contrary, my young and fashionably challenged friend, my conquest has only just begun. You may have stopped my virus, but not soon enough. By now, most of Kaiba Corp's gaming data has been permanently lost. Not to mention Yugi has one card left. And this duel is not over yet. When he's unable to draw a card in the next turn, my brother wins!
I can't let Yugi lose. Not when my brother cheated him out of his title. There's only one way I can save him. I'm quitting!
Don't even think about it. Now that your brother's castle is gone, the real duel can begin. You owe it to yourself to fulfill your dream and see this duel through to the end. Right?
Right.
Then let's duel!
Yeah!
I believe it was your move. But first, since the effect of my time travel card is over, my slasher returns.
Now I activate Monster Reborn, and they'll use it to bring Cinderella back from the graveyard. And with her back in action, I can automatically summon my pumpkin carriage to the field. Then I'll sacrifice Cinderella and pumpkin carriage. That allows me to call Hex Trude to the field. All right, Trudy. Attack his slasher! And every time my Hex Trude blows away one of your monsters, her attack strength increases by 400 points. All right, Yugi, let's see what you've got.
Yugi only has one card left, and he's up against a monster with 3,000 points. And if he runs out of cards, he loses.
Dude, I hate to say it, but it looks like there's a new champ in town.
No, you can't!
I can. And now I will. Dark Magician, attack!
Yeah, baby!
He won!
Well, that's my grandson.
He never ceases to amaze me.
I'm ruined.
Well done.
Thank you. Well...
You fought with honor under the toughest of circumstances, and you never gave up. You should be proud of yourself.
I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, would you stop your whimpering? It wasn't a total loss.
What?
It will take years of reprogramming for Kaiba Corp to restore what my devastatingly brilliant computer virus has destroyed. And in the meantime...
You'll what? Take all of my business away? You might have had a chance if your plan actually worked, Zigfried.
What?
The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew you were a snake. So I was more than prepared for your little scheme. My entire computer network has already been restored. So the only loser here is you.
No, I don't believe you! My strategy was flawless!
Zigfried, wait!
Not now, Leon!
Look, even if your plan did work, nothing would have changed. Can't you see our family's obsession with the Kaibas has ruined us?
What's ruined us, Leon, is that I'm weak. I'll never beat Kaiba.
That's the first sensible thing he said all week.
Zigfried, listen. It's not our family's losses that hurt us, it's our attitude. Strength isn't crushing someone. See, dueling Yugi taught me that true strength is sticking with it when everyone expects you to quit. Sure, we may lose some of our business to Kaiba Corp, but losing is a reason to try harder, not to give up, right? So let's go home and make Schroeder Corp the best company we can.
Thank you, Leon.
Gramps should have been home by now.
See you next week.
Where are you off to?
Oh, right. I'm going on a secret expedition.
You never told me anything about that.
That's what makes it a secret.
But his flight was supposed to have gotten in last night.
How much does it cost?
Just give the wheel a spin and win an exotic trip for 4 to India.
Around these parts, they call me Lucky Left Arm.
That's your right arm.
I know that.
I'll play this capsule. Aw, isn't he so cute?
You're supposed to play your strongest monsters, not your cutest ones, Taya.
I assume that means your soldier guy's gonna fight my little flying guy?
Mm-hmm. But trust me, Taya, there's a lot more to this board game than just battling monsters. The main goal is to capture your opponent's symbol game piece. And to do that, you need a really strong offensive strategy.
Got it. But cute monsters never hurt.
Hey, what up, dudes?
Huh?
Hey, how's it going, Tristan?
You feel like taking my place before I get my butt kicked?
So this is that capsule game you were telling me about.
Oh, yeah! Who's the man?
Why don't you get a hall pass to the little boys' room before you have an accident?
You'll never guess what I have in my hand.
Before you pop a blood vessel, try taking a deep breath. And exhale. Now, hold your breath, and you'll be back to your old self in no time. Keep holding.
Are you crazy?
That's the Joey I know.
You better be nice, if you want these 3 tickets to paradise, that is.
Do you have to walk like a freak? I know you're excited about winning this trip, but it's a little embarrassing.
You're the one who should be embarrassed for not thanking me.
You're right. Thanks a lot, Joey.
And do you have something you want to say to me, Tristan?
Yeah, I call dibs on the aisle seat.
Should be fun, right, Taya?
I guess. For some reason, I have a weird feeling about this trip. Every time the 4 of us go somewhere, we end up in some kind of trouble. For once, I just want things to be normal. No magic, no pharaohs.
Taya?
Huh? Oh, hey, Pharaoh.
Ready to do this?
It's party time, T.
Up high! We're going on vacation. Time for relaxation. No more aggravation.
Well, at least it'll be entertaining.
So you made the reservations, right, Tristan?
What?
Just kidding. Hey, slow down. This isn't a race, you know.
Who told you to pack everything you own for a 6-day trip?
A Boy Scout always comes prepared. You never know what we might need out there.
I'm gonna regret this, but what'd you bring?
Well, ironing board, hairdryer.
You're worse than me.
If I had to guess, I'd say you're the lucky prize winners, right? Just follow me. Hey, try to keep up, Wheeler.
Here we go. Hey, wait for me. I'm the prize winner.
Dude, we get our own personal plane.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of hoping for something a little bit bigger.
Next stop, India. We're going on vacation.
Is anybody out there? Taya! Tristan! Joey! This place is more dangerous than you think! Who's there? Hello? Whoever you are, it's only fair to warn you that I'm not alone. It's worse than I thought. Even the trees seem to be out to get us in this place. Of course. Now I know what these are for. Fire Capsule! Come forth, Celtic Guardians! All right, uproot this beast!
Hey, Bird Brain! Let me go and I won't eat your cousin for Thanksgiving! Hey! Actually, I'm gonna take that back. Whatever you do, do not let me go! You're lucky you're up there, pal! Hey, fellas. I'm an old friend of your mommy's, and, I dropped in to say hi. You can call me Uncle Joe. Can we talk about this? I come in peace? See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya! Hey, have we met before? Don't answer that. I can't wait to see who's on the next cliff. There is no next cliff! A wobbly rock. Great.
Get this straight. You're telling me that these two monsters hatched out of those weird egg-shaped rocks?
Exactly. Remember when we were running from that gang of oversized cockroaches?
Mm-hmm. That's not exactly something that one forgets.
Well, those rock thingies were scattered all over the place. And I think when you and I touched them, they activated or something.
So you think whenever we touch those rocks, monsters get released?
Yup, and while they may look a bit freaky, I'm pretty sure they're harmless. So it looks like we're safe for now.
But what about Yugi, Joey, and Grandpa?
You guys trying to tell us something?
Tristan, what's that?
Huh? Let's just relax. There's no reason to start panicking. Okay, now there's a reason! Taya, you didn't touch another egg, did you?
Check it out, Tristan. It almost seems like they're trying to protect us.
It's not exactly a fair fight.
Oh, well, we can't just let Flounderface wipe them out.
You know, I thought it was weird that those roaches didn't follow us here, but now it's all starting to make sense, Taya.
You mean you think they knew this was sea monster territory?
Bingo! And that means we have nowhere to run, because those critters are still on the other side waiting for us.
Now what? We have to choose between Bugs and Fish Boy?
Our little friends already chose. We're gonna stay right here and harpoon this whale.
But how?
Simple. All right, little dude, go get him!
Yugi, did you see what I saw?
You mean that big lightning crash? Yeah!
I only hope our friends are all right.
Oh, no! That looks like Taya! And Tristan!
Not to worry. They just needed a little rest, that's all. Howdy. Know where I can find a headband around here?
Grandpa! You're safe! Don't ever scare me like that again!
So we entered the pyramid, and long story short, we were here.
Same with me. The important thing is that we're all together now.
Not all. Joey got here first, which means that he's still out there.
I hope he's having more fun than us.
Well, it's his fault that we're stuck here.
Tristan!
I'm starving and exhausted too. Huh? Look, it's a campfire. And where there's a campfire, there's people. What do you think, old pal? I say, let's go in for a closer look. Incoming! Hey, my buddies made it out here after all. Yo, guys!
Don't worry. I'm sure Joey's doing fine, Yugi.
Yeah, Taya's right. Sure, Joey may be a complete spaz, but let me tell you, he knows how to take care of himself.
Good point. In fact, if I know Joey, he'll be dropping by to say hi any minute now.
Hey! Hey, what's up?
Okay, now that's just weird.
Hey, guys. Hope I'm not too late for dinner.
That's really attractive.
Now that we're all together, don't you think it's time we started looking for a way out of here?
Since this is all Joey's fault, maybe he can lead the way.
It may have been simple for us to arrive in this world, but I have a bad feeling that leaving is going to be a bit more challenging.
Why's that?
For one, we don't know our way around here, and there's something else.
And what's that, dude?
Well, as strange as this sounds, I have a theory that we've become part of some sort of real-life version of the Capsule Monsters board game, and the only way out may be to win. But this place is enormous, and navigating through it could present a bit of a problem.
Hey, hold on. I found something that just might help us. It looks like some kind of map.
It matches the one in the pyramid.
What do you think the deal is with this house?
Huh? Taya? What's up?
Well, look, guys. Those flowers, they moved closer.
You're right. Those weren't here before.
Come on, flowers don't just appear out of nowhere.
Well, apparently in this world, they do.
We seem to be surrounded.
Yugi, look! Since when do flowers have eyes?
I don't know. but I say we ask questions later. You know, whoever designed this place picked a really bad spot for a river. Now we'll never make it to that fortress in time.
Well, I suppose we could all just dive in and swim for it.
Yeah, but who knows what's lurking in there?
Hey guys, I searched the entire area and there's nothing even resembling a boat around here.
Well, we better think of something soon. The sun's about to set, and according to that tablet, if we don't get there before nightfall, we can't get home.
Guys, you might want to see this.
Did you find a way over the river?
It's not a way over the river, but I think it may be a way under it.
Well, it's the best option we've got.
Wait up! We motos have short legs!
Look up ahead. I see a light. Does anyone else find this place creepy?
No. After everything we've been through, it'll take more than a bunch of rocks to creep me out.
So guys, where are we anyway?
I wish you didn't just ask that. See? I knew it. According to this map, we're at some kind of ancient graveyard. It's a ghost!
How about it's a bunch of crows? What are you so scared of?
If I had to guess, I'd say rocks and birds.
I had a bad experience with birds, okay?
Listen, do you hear that?
Huh? Maybe it's just more crows.
Be cautious just in case.
Right.
Follow my lead and stay close. Whatever's out there doesn't sound too friendly.
Oh man, they don't look too friendly either!
So, you guys still think I'm paranoid?
Dude, not a good time to fight.
Tell that to these boneheads. Ready?
Let's go!
Yeah!
Now, load capsule!
And fire!
Come forth, Celtic Guardian!
I play Baby Dragon!
Go, Thunder Kid!
And don't forget Happy Lover!
Fiddlesticks. I still can't summon that monster of mine.
Watch out! Let's go! There's just too many of them to fight off!
I'm all for a quick exit.
There's one problem, guys. We're surrounded!
Now that we found it, what are we supposed to do?
It's simple. The ancient text called this the Unbreakable Stone.
I'm not sure I know where you're going with this, Gramps.
Well, if it's unbreakable, the challenge must be to break it.
Anyone got a hammer and chisel?
That would take us all year, bro. Luckily, we have something better.
Our capsule monsters.
Yup, now take the first shot.
Right. Load in capsule. Fire! Thunder Kid, zap that rock! Oh, come on, not even a scratch!
There must be something we're not thinking of, guys. You hear that?
Hear what, man?
I have a funny feeling there's more to this test than just that rock.
I guess you were right. But this monster doesn't seem like much of a challenge compared to the others we've faced.
Puny little dude, isn't he?
Yeah? Well, he's about to become even punier. Once I cut him down to size, that is. Go, Flame Swordsman!
Thunder Kid, Shock Blast! Oh yeah!
That runt is down for the count.
Let's hope so.
All right, Flame Swordsman, crack this walk-in window pane. Charge! finish him off with Flame Strike!
Kinda hard to do with you in the way.
Good point.
Only you could screw this up. Come on, he's made of glass.
I cracked his jaw!
So what?
I weakened him!
Big deal. I'll show you how it's really done.
No, you don't. This guy's mine!
We've already seen what you can do. Now leave it to a real man, huh?
So I do all the work, then you step in and steal the glory?
You call blocking your own attack doing all the work?
You're on the same team! Now start acting like it.
Right! Ready to do this?
Yep, on 3.
3!
Help! I'm blind!
Me too!
The sun's way too strong!
It must be directly overhead!
Block that flash!
I should have guessed this!
Guessed what?
That creature is able to absorb the sun's light and then focus it into a laser beam. And remember, this island is floating above the clouds, so the sun's rays are extremely intense here, giving him extra power.
Hey, Tristan!
That's me!
What's our plan?
Scream for Yugi?
You alright?
Mr. Moto, stay down! Thunder Kid! Attack!
Tristan, why don't you and your little shock jock work on cracking open that stone and let me deal with old Glassface?
You can't fight that thing alone!
This is no time to argue! Now! Flame Swordsman, attack!
We're running out of time! Close call. A few seconds later, and that beam would have put a hole in me instead of that stone. Huh? Wait a sec. It put a hole in the stone. This might work. Just do what I do. Hey, Chandelier Boy! Let's see how good your aim is! Give me your best shot, punk! Can't you do anything better than that? You're pathetic, dude!
That doesn't exactly look productive, Tristan!
Are you alright, man?
Joey!
He's okay. It worked, guys.
So he's back?
Hold on! Don't start celebrating just yet! We failed! The sword is sinking!
You're kidding!
The test is over?
We saved Joey, but we ran out of time.
Now we'll never get home.
It's Red Eye's Black Dragon! He's still alive! Go, Magic Cylinder! Redirect his attack!
It's time to end this.
Joey, wait!
What are you doing?
We haven't failed yet.
I don't understand. The sword is gone.
Not exactly. Look!
Is that another sword?
Red Eye! I'll save you!
So that must be the Blade of Chaos! Joey! That sword is the source of the curse! We can still pass this test! The Blade of Chaos must be destroyed! Dark Magic Attack!
Check it out! We cleared the third challenge!
But how?
I'm not sure.
It's simple. The sword in the volcano was just a decoy. The real Blade of Chaos was in Joey's Red Eyes Black Dragon. Our challenge was to remove this sword and break the curse it carried. And thanks to Joey's bravery, we were able to save the dragon and restore peace once again.
If you guys were in my shoes, you would have done the same thing.
Yes, but we weren't.
You were.
Nice job.
Please, it was nothing. Besides, I couldn't have done it without your help. And yours too, Red Eyes. Now get some rest. I'm glad we're together again, old pal. Now let's go kick some butt on the next test. But first, let's sleep.
Joey! Oh, great. Does this mean I get stuck hauling Sleeping Beauty from challenge to challenge now?
Yugi, are you okay?
I'll be fine.
Well, on to the next test, I guess. 3 down and 2 more to go.
Let's move.
I'm guessing this is the way out!
Gee, what gave it away, Yugi? The sliding rock or the glowing doorway?
Maybe our next trial will be in outer space. Thanks to the dead weight on my back, I'm not a big fan of gravity right now.
I'll take 6 chocolate glaze and 3 of the Boston cream. How much is that? Just put it on my tab.
Race you to the portal!
Some of us have some extra baggage.
What they say about you is true, Pharaoh. You're as loyal as you are courageous. If anyone exists who can complete these 5 trials and finally set my spirit free, it is you.
Yugi!
This isn't exactly a great time to be taking a snack break.
Activate Dark Evolution! Now I shall evolve! For just as the riddle states, I have chosen the apple that gives me a raise!
Wait, so he figured it out?
It would appear that way! What is it?
It looks like the Magician of Black Chaos! Yugi's monster evolved, just like that moth!
Now I activate my dual armor!
Wow, I guess that means Yugi's dual armor evolved also.
This ends now! Now to finish you off with Chaos Scepter Blast!
Nice work, pal!
Yugi! I hope we're not too late to help. Hey, is it just me, or is there something different about you?
Isn't there a melon somewhere you should be chasing?
You kids have figured out the meaning behind those golden apples, haven't you?
Well, could someone share it with me? Because I'm still lost.
When we first arrived here, there were 3 apples resting upon 3 pillars. But when we returned, there were only 2 apples.
Wasn't me! I already had a snack in the maze!
I knew all 3 apples had to have been put there for a reason, but the riddle only mentioned 1. We were asked to choose the apple that gives you a raise.
Yes, but how? All 3 of those apples looked exactly the same to me.
They were. Each one of them had the ability to raise a monster's strength, but each had its own job. The first apple was consumed by that caterpillar, causing it to evolve into a great moth.
I get it. So that's why it was called the apple that gives you a raise, right?
Makes sense. I kinda noticed that all the fruit around these parts packs a bit of a punch.
That's right. And I knew if I ate the second apple, my strength would grow. So that leaves one left.
That must be the apple you need to offer up to complete the challenge.
Awesome! So you aced the test.
There's only one thing left to do now.
Give that golden delicious back.
Nice work, you guys.
By the way, Tristan, how did you guys miss all the action? And where's your monster?
He's sleeping. I guess careening around like a lunatic and busting through everything in sight finally took its toll on the big brute.
I have a dumb question. What do you think the riddle meant when it said to offer up the apple?
So that's where these stairs lead.
Well done.
I guess it's on to level 5, huh?
One more left.
Awesome.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's finish this thing and go home, right, guys?
Right!
I can't wait to get back to the real world.
Yeah, where you can sit down and eat a melon without it running away.
Ah, man. I knew splitting up was a bad idea.
Any dragons out there?
Why do they call this place Meteor Mountain? Well, that answers that question!
Seems peaceful enough to me. Hello! Well, what do we have here? Looks like I have company after all.
A capsule! I guess I could always use some extra help. Well, what do you know? Lackluster soldier! All right, my friend. You and I have a dragon to slay.
Well, here goes. Load capsule! Fire! Red Eyes Black Dragon, you're on!
You want to dance, tough guy? Then dance with this!
Thunder Dragon, go!
Now, Curse of Dragon, come forth!
Well, as those kids would say, time to kick it old school!
All right, ready?
Bring it on!
Now, counterattack! Chaos Blade, strike! Well done.
Let's pop this windbag! Red Eyes, attack! Take that, punk!
Now, time to finish you off! Yeah, way to go, neat!
Look out! I see meteors! Now I see stars! Thunder Dragon! Lightning Force! It's shocking, isn't it?
All right, strike him down with Dragon Flame! Not bad for an old man. That was easy.
It's back, but I already defeated it! Oh no, we can't let it get away! Long Capsule! Go, Magician of Black Chaos! Activate Dual Armor!
I could swear the passageway we entered from was right here.
Where'd it go?
Knowing this place, we still have to clear another challenge.
That's not funny, T. You know how I feel about riddles. They don't like me, and I don't like them.
Your friend is correct. You may have passed all 5 tests, but I'm afraid this journey of yours is not yet complete. One task remains. Once you've made it home to your world, you must quickly locate a hidden chamber at the top of the pyramid. Your pendant will now be able to open the door. Once inside, you will be granted the power I once craved, the power to rule the world.
Yes, but I already told you. I'm not interested in any power, I just want to go back home.
I know, but there is someone out there who does seek such a power.
Dr. Brisbane!
That doesn't make sense. I mean, you said you were Alexander the Great.
Hold on, dude. Dr. Brisbane's name was Alex, which could be short for Alexander the Great.
Wait a sec. So are you saying Alex is really Alexander the Great? Or is this guy an Alex imposter who isn't so great?
Neither. Dr. Brisbane has been a colleague of mine for years. And though he does bear a strong resemblance to this man, I can assure you that the two are not one and the same.
I'm afraid that the words you speak are only partially true, Dr. Moto. This colleague of yours is possessed by my dark half.
What do you mean by your dark half?
The moment I placed that ancient Egyptian artifact around my neck, my soul was split into 2 pieces.
Well, go on.
I was trapped in this world, while my evil half was locked in that pyramid. But he was set free the moment Dr. Moto entered with Professor Alex Brisbane, who happens to be a direct descendant of mine. My dark half then seized control of Dr. Brisbane and brought you here to unlock the power that we never could. You must obtain that power before he does, or he'll use it to take over your world.
No, but he can't.
Don't let that pendant out of your sight. Whoever wears it holds the key to the ultimate power. And when you return, my dark side will be waiting to seize it.
I see. So that evil spirit tricked us into playing this game. He knew it was the only way to get that pendant.
And he was right. So we must think of a plan to stop him.
Right. According to Alexander, all we need to do is concentrate. All right, think about that pyramid.
You now stand at the threshold of a power greater than anything you could imagine.
Yeah, but all we really want is to go home.
Then go! I've been waiting for that power for 2,000 years, and now it's mine!
We're the ones that did all the work!
That's right. So whatever's in here belongs to us, pal.
Really? I see no one told you that I already passed these 5 trials centuries ago. I reached the pyramid's secret chamber just as you did, but the doorway wouldn't open. I was robbed of my prize!
My lord, perhaps this wasn't meant to be.
What? You lack faith in me?
We have done all we can, sir.
They're right, Your Highness. I have a strong feeling that this test was just a trick, and the power you seek doesn't belong in the hands of any man, regardless of how strong a leader he may be.
I see. So what you people are saying is that I'm not worthy of the power I was promised!
What we're saying is that power is too dangerous for a mere mortal to control. You are a great leader, and the fact that you passed these trials is testament to that. But please, let us leave this place before it's too late.
You have already amassed a great empire, my king. Isn't that enough?
It's never enough! Are you all right?
King Alexandros!
As my rage grew, the two sides of my soul began the struggle for control. I awoke to a startling scene. The souls of my vassals had been taken, trapped within the pyramid, and I was next. My very spirit was then split in two. My weak half entered the world of the Capsule monsters, while I was trapped in this pyramid, where I waited for a chance to escape. 2 millennia later, that opportunity arose.
Are you sure about this?
Yes. Fate had sent a distant descendant of mine to rescue me. I would finally get a second chance. At last, I had the body necessary to finish what I began. All I needed now was someone capable of clearing the 5 tests just as I had. So I waited, for I knew if the power that had eluded me for so long was truly meant to be mine, help would arrive.
That was enough excitement to last the whole trip.
The pilot sent a distress signal, but he said it may take a while before someone shows up.
Now everything was in place.
So all that stuff happened by coincidence?
No, these events were guided by the hands of fate. You gotta be out of your turban, bro! There's no way that fate wants that guy to win this! He doesn't deserve jack squat! There is but one way to determine which of you is deserving of the game's ultimate prize. You must both participate in one final test.
Another challenge?
Yes, Dr. Alex Brisbane, who bears the soul of King Alexandros III, shall face Yugi Moto, who bears the soul of the great nameless Pharaoh, in an all-out Capsule Monsters war. Only the true king shall prevail. Now, begin!
Well, this isn't going to take very long. Soon I'll have what's rightfully mine.
Yeah? Well, not if the 5 Musketeers can help it.
That's right.
You're outnumbered, pal.
Wait! I need to do this alone, guys! I'm not going to put you in any more danger than I already have!
You really have to get yourself a new line, dude. Face it, you're stuck with us till the bitter end.
I guess if I'm gonna stop this creep from taking over the world, I need all the help I can get. It's time to teach him how the game is played!
Now let the battle commence!
Joey? What was that you said about him being outnumbered?
Hey, Alexander! Looks like you're not so great after all, are you?
On the contrary, my young friends, you may have destroyed my 7-armed fiend. However, my trusted servants have returned, along with their respective capsule monsters, of course. And might I remind you, I've merged with the most powerful creature on the field, Reshef, the Dark Being! Now, my vassals, it's time to prove your loyalty to me! Destroy these amateurs and end this game!
In the name of King Alexandros, go Fire Wing Pegasus!
Karma Sword, attack!
Tristan! Taya!
I'll teach you to mess with my friends!
Are you just gluttons for punishment, or do you honestly think you can win? Go ahead, attack me again so I can finish you off and claim what's mine.
That's easy to say from where you're sitting. Join the rest of us and let's see how tough you really are!
How are we supposed to win this challenge if we can't even get near the guy, let alone defeat him?
Leave that to me. All right, you four need to lure away the monsters in the front line so I can move in for a direct attack.
All right, sounds good to me.
I'm in.
Me too.
You know what to do, Red Eyes!
Now's our chance!
Quickly, up there!
Counterattack!
Pharaoh, now!
Your armor may have offered a strong defense from afar, but now that I'm close enough, I'm afraid it's useless.
Wrong! As you're about to witness firsthand, my chef offers more than just a strong defense. Activate omnidirectional laser assault!
Sorry, slight miscalculation on my part.
Surrender now, or feel the wrath of my sabers!
You can't slay a dragon with a few measly steak knives.
We'll see about that!
Sayuru! Razor Fire Blast!
Blazing breath attack!
Have I mentioned I'm getting too old for this?
I don't care if it's 7 years bad luck! Shatter that mirror! I guess I should have seen that coming.
Hold on! If you continue to fire, you'll be endangering your own team as well!
That's the difference between you and me. I don't belong to a team. I have a staff of subordinates who service my every need. And like most things, when I'm through with them, I destroy them!
Is everything all right, Yugi?
Huh? I'm just thinking about what Grandpa said. You know, about fate bringing the two of us together. He said I was the only one who could help you.
That's true.
But ever since we met, it seems like you've helped me much more than I've helped you. I mean, think about it. Before you came into my life, I spent all my time alone. I barely spoke to anyone. But the minute I put the Millennium Puzzle together, my entire life changed. You gave me the confidence I needed to be myself and to make new friends. Friends that I'll have for the rest of my life. And that's not all. I wouldn't be the duelist I am without you. Face it, teaming up with you is the best thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I don't know where I'd be without you. I just hope I can return the favor.
But you already have. I was alone for nearly 5,000 years until the day we met. And then your friends became my friends too.
I never thought of it that way.
Well, it's true. Besides, you're about to do something for me that I could never do on my own. Regain my memory and unlock the mysteries of my past.
Well, it's the least I can do.
We make an excellent team.
This is it, Rex. The Egyptian god cards will finally be in the hands of someone who deserves them. Aha! So you do admit those cards belong with me. Dream on!
Oh no!
Go! He's awake! Run for it!
Stop!
Come on!
Come back! You won't get away with this! If that bag falls into the wrong hands, the whole world could be in danger!
That was a joke. I gotta have a look at these things! Hey, start Egyptian god cards? Who's there?
It hasn't been that long, has it?
I know you. You used to tag along with Yugi, right?
Listen, pal, you better not be after those god cards. I already have what I'm after, thanks to you fools.
What was that? Who are you? And what did you do to them? Bakura? Is that you?
Guess again.
Bakura! What have you done to them? Answer me!
These two delinquents received exactly what they deserved, Yugi. They took possession of something that didn't belong to them. So I banished their souls to the Shadow Realm. And I'd say the punishment fit the crime.
You sent them to the Shadow Realm?
You should be showing a little more gratitude. After all, I've returned your belongings. Well, most of them.
What's that mean?
Take a look. There was one item in your bag of tricks that I'm not quite ready to part with. Besides, it did belong to me at one time.
Give it back! The Millennium items belong together!
Eventually, they will be. In the meantime, why don't you concentrate on gathering the other items instead of pestering me? And when the time is right, I'll give you the Millennium Ring. We may not be fond of each other, but we do share a common goal. We both want all 7 items returned to their resting place, united once again within the Millennium Stone, just as they were so long ago.
I don't trust you, and I never will! I'm collecting the Millennium items so I can help the Pharaoh save the world from destruction!
And I gather you think that I have a different goal in mind? Believe whatever you wish, but remember I know things about the past that your Pharaoh friend seems to have forgotten.
Oh yeah? And what kind of things are those?
I know that when the 7 Millennium items are returned to the stone, a doorway to the spirit world will open.
The spirit world? If that exists, it could be where the spirit of the Pharaoh belongs. Are you saying that when this doorway opens, the Pharaoh will be set free?
You're catching on. So don't you want to help your friend? After all, his spirit's been trapped in that puzzle for 5,000 years.
Of course I do!
That's enough! Stop poisoning Yugi's mind!
Ah, Pharaoh, to what do I owe this honor? Did you come here so we can bury the hatchet and join forces?
You know better than that!
I know why you hate me. Because when you get right down to it, you and I are more alike than you'd care to admit. Isn't that right, Pharaoh?
We are nothing alike!
We're both 5,000-year-old spirits, aren't we? Each one inhabiting the body of an innocent civilian. The only difference is I remember my past. All your mind contains is an endless labyrinth of questions. Your whole life is nothing more than a puzzle wrapped in a game. And I happen to know the solution. It's quite ironic, actually. The only way you can solve that game is by playing a game.
I don't know if you speak the truth, but I'll do whatever I have to. Game or no game, I will unlock my mind.
Well then, best of luck. You're going to need it when the ultimate shadow game begins. Enjoy your travels, Pharaoh. That encounter went exactly as planned. Now on to phase 2.
This is it.
The portion of my spirit I once infused within the Millennium Puzzle will finally be released, and then the shadow game can begin.
Go for it, Yugi. And no matter what happens, we're right behind you.
going on? Where are the Egyptian gods taking me?
Looks like my plan worked.
I take it that was supposed to happen?
I don't know, but thanks to that light, I think I'm gonna be seeing double for weeks.
Yugi!
You alright? Hey, pal, can you hear me?
He's gone!
Say, what?
Who's gone? What are you talking about?
It's the Pharaoh! He left!
You're kidding!
The boy is correct. The Pharaoh is now in the world of his memory.
Who's there?
Shadi! Is that you?
Hey, you're that guy in the bathrobe from Battle City!
Tristan, we're done for!
It's all right! Someone's got my hand! I told you guys I didn't imagine him.
Yeah, well, how do we know we can trust this guy?
It's all right! Shadi's the guardian of the Millennium Items!
Your public awaits, my king. The citizens of Egypt are quite anxious to pay respect to their new pharaoh.
Did you say their pharaoh? Hi.
We've prepared a lovely ceremony in your honor, my king. Might I suggest you settle down in your throne and enjoy the festivities? It's the big gold chair straight ahead.
Did I actually travel back in time?
All hail the new pharaoh, exalted ruler of Egypt!
Kaiba? Ishizu? And Grandpa?
Who's Grandpa?
My pharaoh, perhaps we should postpone the celebration.
That won't be necessary. Please, carry on.
Very well.
The time has come. Let us all welcome His Excellence to the throne of Egypt with the ceremonial festival of the pharaohs.
All of these people work for me? What's this? Each one of you holds a Millennium item?
No one who disrespects the pharaoh shall go unpunished.
I must be watching one of the first Shadow games ever played.
Goreskoloth, attack! Vanquish his Diabound!
Now, winged Sage Valgos, come forth!
What? He summoned another creature?
This can't be!
Only those in the royal court can do that!
Yes, how did you summon that beast? You do not possess a Diadiunk!
Don't you remember? I paid a visit to your old pharaoh's tomb. And while I was paying my respects, I thought I might borrow a few of his little toys, like this.
Can't you see that you are interfering with forces beyond your control?
Obviously not. I'm in complete control of these forces, thanks to your former king and his personal collection of monsters.
You dare disturb the great protectors of the sacred crypt of King Aknam Khanen?
Those creatures were placed there to safeguard the tomb of a great pharaoh! So you say, but I disagree. He was a tyrant! He destroyed my village when he tried to fashion the 7 Millennium items in a selfish attempt to further his own power.
So it was the previous pharaoh that created the Millennium items?
You lie! King Aknam Khanen put an end to the great wars that ravaged our nation. He brought peace and prosperity. He then created the 7 Millennium items to ensure that harmony would reign forever in Egypt.
Correct. Then he gave those tools to us in order to keep the peace and help rule the land with justice, as well as to thwart evildoers not unlike yourself, Bakura.
Evildoers? What do you think you are? The items were built to react with the inner darkness of the person that holds them. So the fact that the 7 of you wield these items makes each and every one of you an evildoer, just like your so-called Keeper of the Peace, King Aknam Khanen. Your king wanted power. That's why he devised a plan to use the 7 items to control the entire world. The secret lies in the village of Kal Elna.
Enough lies. What you speak is treason. But how can he possibly know of the village of Kal Elna? The secret of its existence was buried ages ago.
Hidden deep beneath the sands of Kal Elna lies a structure known as the Millennium Stone. Place the 7 items in this stone, and ultimate power will be yours.
Does he speak the truth?
I don't know where you came from, Bakura. However, I do know where you must go. Setto, destroy him!
There is nothing that would please me more, Master Akhenaten. Let our shadow game continue.
As you wish. But it won't be much of a battle unless you summon something.
I call upon Battle Ox!
Bastet!
Speria!
Zalua! Gaudius!
Illusion Magician!
Now, Magician, attack!
You'll have to do better than that. Gearbound, teach these amateurs how to really attack! Engage with helical shockwaves!
I've never seen such strength. Yes, but he's outnumbered.
Please, allow me to attack again.
No, Mahad. Your creature would only be destroyed.
Let me try.
You will have another chance, but we need to weaken his monster first. I summon Mystic Horsemen! Take over, Karim!
With the vast power of the Millennium Scale, I invoke the spirits of Battle Ox and Mystic Horsemen! Combined together!
This must be the origin of monster fusion!
Behold, Rabid Horsemen! Now attack his Diabound with Battle Axe Swipe!
Diabound counterattack!
This is impossible! Their power is equal!
He withstood the assault of an Egyptian god!
Had I not acquired the attacking power of Kaiba's blue eyes, my Diabound would have been destroyed. I'd best be taking my leave for now. This isn't over, Pharaoh! And you, I believe it's Mahad? Don't grow too fond of that item around your neck. I have a special, shall we say, attachment to the Millennium Ring. At one time, it was mine.
This item was created for me, so you lie!
But it is destined for me. In fact, all 7 Millennium items have been fated to fall into my hands. Just you wait.
Stop! We mustn't let him escape! Guards, after him!
Yes, Master.
You can't contain me! Till we meet again!
So I was sent back in time to relive these events all over again? Shimon, tell me, what is that strange object in the sky?
Huh? What do you mean?
Up there. That pyramid.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I don't see anything.
But it's right there in plain sight.
Pharaoh? Let's go in. It's been a long day.
Very well. I'm sure it has something to do with Bakura's shadow game. But why can no one else see it?
Is he truly the chosen Pharaoh the scriptures speak of?
My king, you fought bravely.
Yes, thanks to you we can all rest well.
If only Kaiba were able to see himself fighting boldly by my side.
Can't these people see this is only a card game? What are you looking at? You think I'm gonna let you change my mind? I am not flying to Egypt. Look at me. I'm talking to some golden antique eyeball. Hold on. What's that?
No way! It's a trick! I've been hearing about this ancient nonsense for too long, and the only way to shut these people up is to prove them all wrong.
This is KC-1, setting course for Cairo, Egypt.
What is going on?
He has been separated from his item. I sense it.
Mahad!
Ha! The Millennium Ring is mine!
Bakura, you are treading down a dangerous path.
Illusion magician! It can't be! I've already destroyed you! Mahad! What sort of cheap magician's trick are you playing on me?
It is no trick. I used my remaining power to merge together with my illusion magician and defeat you. Farewell.
Diabao! Finish him off with your helical shockwave!
Dark magic attack!
Watch out!
My master!
Mana, come back!
Oh no! His soul is sealed in that stone! That means he lost!
Mahad. But why?
Wait, guys! Do you feel that?
Huh? Feel what? You alright?
The room just got cold. And it's shaking.
Pharaoh! What is this?
It's not fair!
It's Mahad. He's sealed.
My Pharaoh, I have made the ultimate sacrifice. Now, I am able to become your eternal servant.
Thank you.
That's so weird. It just got warm in here again.
Yes, That is because this labyrinth is a reflection of the Pharaoh's heart. The temperature changes according to his emotions. As for you, you must listen, and if you do so carefully enough, you will locate him.
Of course! This whole time we thought we had to knock on his door. But what we really need to do is wait for the Pharaoh to knock for us!
Yes, but it's not easy. You must listen with your heart.
Then let's do this! I bet if we all concentrate at the same time, we'll be able to hear him. So let's stop yapping and start listening.
Yeah!
Thanks, guys! Hands in!
Do we always have to do the hand thing?
Joey, why don't you take your own advice and concentrate?
She's right. Close your eyes and listen. The Pharaoh cries out to you. Listen.
Yugi!
You guys heard that, right?
It sounded like the Pharaoh.
You're right.
Then we must be close.
Awesome!
Yugi! Can you hear me? Where are you?
I think it's working!
What's going on? Is it me? Or did we just travel through some kind of time warp?
Just look at us. We stand out like sore thumbs.
Yeah, you're right. But for some weird reason, everyone's ignoring us.
Well, not for long. How you doing, folks? Jumpin' Joey Wheeler here. Hello?
Told you.
Hey, wait a sec. I'm sure this nice young girl knows who I am. She's a ghost! Did you see that?
The Millennium Puzzle is gone! Hold on. If we're in the world of the Pharaoh's memory, then it's no wonder people can't see us, right? We didn't exist 5,000 years ago, so we're not really a part of this place.
Wait a sec. Does that mean when we find the Pharaoh, he won't be able to see us either?
Who knows? But there's only one way to find out. We have to go see him.
Setto, do you believe that Bakura still walks amongst us?
Of course. He controls a monster with powers equal to an Egyptian god. You saw that for yourself, did you not? Mahad was a fool to face him, and that is why his spirit is now sealed.
Then what should we do?
We must strengthen our own army of shadow creatures and take him down. We shall accomplish this by extracting these beasts of darkness from the souls of the Egyptian people. At once.
Setto, are you suggesting we punish the innocent? What would the Pharaoh say about that?
Shada, the very reason I am doing all this is to protect the Pharaoh and the citizens of Egypt. Guards, stop here! And no, I am not targeting the innocent. It is the souls of potential criminals that I shall be seeking out and punishing. Guards, here is your mission. You are all to scour the kingdom. Any villager you deem suspicious of criminal activity is to be brought before me.
All right. 1 down, and 5 guardians to go. And then the 7 items will be mine.
There's been a mistake! Oh, mercy! You must believe me! I'm innocent, I swear!
There is one way to find out. Prepare to be judged by the Millennium items.
Go on! We overheard this vagrant disrespecting the Pharaoh, sir.
Well, that was certainly foolish of you. Shada, let us see into his spirit.
Please, Millennium Key, show me what lies within this man's heart. I sense an evil spark beginning to grow. He appears harmless now, but he most certainly shows potential for greater evil, Master Setto.
All right, this vagrant is useless to me. Lock him up!
You're making a
Why would you waste your efforts on the likes of me? There's a much more serious threat among us, sir.
Believe me, we are all well aware of Bakura, and we've already taken actions to stop him.
I'm referring to the White Dragon!
White Dragon? It can't be.
It's all true! The White Dragon stalks our town! It emerges by night and threatens us while we sleep!
I have heard enough. Take him away. Let's go.
Setto?
How can you lock me up and let the dragon roam free? You'll be sorry for this!
The more chaos I spark, the faster my Diabound will evolve.
Bakura, your reign of terror ends here and now! You've disgraced the Egyptian gods, and for that you must pay! Come forth, winged dragon of Ra! Cast thy rage upon this enemy of Egypt!
No! How can he summon a beast this powerful?
Can it be?
The Egyptian sun god! The mighty winged dragon of Ra!
This doesn't make any sense! When I destroyed Slifer the Sky Dragon, the Pharaoh was rendered powerless. So where did he find the strength to call upon yet another Egyptian god? Unless this has something to do with those meddling kids. Did reuniting with his former host somehow restore the Pharaoh's life force?
Yugi, once again we shall save mankind together. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Isis, look! Only the gods of Egypt can cause the sun to illuminate in the dead of night.
Without the darkness, his Diabound has no way of concealing itself. Let us attack now!
Can't you fools see? Thanks to the Pharaoh, I wield the power of an Egyptian god as well. Diabound! Thunder Force, attack!
Oh no!
Pharaoh! I shall protect you with my mighty duos! Use the power of your Aura Sword to stop Bakura's attack and shield the winged dragon from harm!
Can't you see this doesn't concern you?
Pharaoh, now's your chance!
Great deity of the sun! I ask thee to transform thyself! Now, burn through the shadows with your fiery rage!
Justice is served. The darkness is no more.
I hope you're right.
This creature is destroyed! And the Pharaoh has restored peace to Egypt once again!
Am I too late to help? Had it not been for Yugi's bravery, Bakura would surely have reigned victorious. But once again, it seems that friendship conquers all.
I take it you just won, right?
Yes, Egypt is now safe, but none of it would have been possible without you.
Oh, come on! You're the one that did all the work!
But you gave me the strength I needed to fight, so thank you.
Like I said, we're a team!
Hey, don't forget the rest of the team!
All for one!
And one for all.
How did I know this was coming?
You see, Pharaoh, even 2 continents in over 5,000 years couldn't keep us apart.
Bobassa's touched. I love a happy ending.
It wasn't supposed to end like this. In fact, I won't let it. Hands of time, reverse thyself, so that I may alter the past!
leave now!
This can't be! Is time flowing backwards?
Hold on, Tia!
Oh, the most of you! Yugi! Don't go!
I know I have what it takes to be an elite spellcaster. I just need a little more practice.
Aha!
Excellent! Up high! Down low! To the side, now go, go, go! Oh yeah! Practice does make perfect! Huh? Let's go! From river, lake, sea, or pond, fish obey my magic wand! I guess it's back to the spell book. How am I supposed to do this without Master Mahad to guide me?
Check it out!
Huh?
Hello? Ma'am?
Can you see us?
I doubt it, guys.
Me too.
Huh? Pharaoh! What happened to you, my king? You shrunk, and you're dressed in strange clothing. Actually, you all are.
I love this outfit.
Guess it's safe to assume she sees us.
She must be like Bobassa.
Bobassa's been a very busy man, my friends. While you were making small talk, I was catching big fish.
You're supposed to be searching for the Pharaoh, not for lunch.
Look! I found a clue, see?
Hey, that looks just like the Pharaoh's cape. Where did you get that?
It was floating in the Nile next to my lunch.
Yeah, well, there wouldn't happen to have been a person attached to it, was there?
No, but there was some yummy fish next to it.
Will you stop thinking with your stomach for once?
The important thing is we found something of the Pharaoh's. That means he must be around here somewhere, right? So let's find him.
Yeah!
If you're not the Pharaoh, then this must mean that the king is missing.
We just said that.
Sometimes it takes me a little while to catch on.
Will you help us look for him? I'm assuming you and the Pharaoh are friends, aren't you?
Actually, he's my closest friend.
Yeah, me too. The poor guy. But I know that we're gonna find him soon.
You're his friend?
As a matter of fact, we all are. The four of us have been pals with the Pharaoh for years.
Then why don't I know you?
It's a pretty long story.
You can tell me all about it on the way. Hey, did you hear that?
Huh? I take it they're not friendly.
Those guys are a lot of things, but friendly's not one of them. So you five promise you're friends with the Pharaoh, right?
Yep.
That means you're my friends too.
How'd you do that?
There'll be plenty of time to explain later. Let's go!
My king! Are you out there?
Master Shada, our men have combed the entire desert, and there's still no sign of His Majesty. I'm not sure what more we can do, sir.
We can't stop. He is out there, and we shall find him.
Good news, Master. We have picked up Bakura's trail.
Let's go! It's Spiria!
She must be helping Isis locate the Pharaoh.
Best of luck. I hope you see what we cannot.
I see you're back from the edge of the shadows. Well, not for long.
Let's duel!
There's something you should have a look at first.
Is that the legendary Millennium Stone Tablet?
The one and only. And as you can see, each of the 7 items fit neatly inside. Oh, and did I mention, the stone is guarded by the very spirits who are imprisoned in order to create it. Your father destroyed their village and captured their souls in an attempt to gain the power to dominate mankind. How do I know, you ask? Because I am the only villager who escaped. The sole survivor, if you will.
My father created the Millennium Items to bring peace and prosperity to Egypt. Understand?
I understand that's what you've been told by your so-called guardians. But they lied. Now spirits open his eyes to the truth. Soon your spirit shall join theirs, Pharaoh. Trapped for all eternity. And without your Millennium Puzzle, you're powerless. Finally, after years of hiding in the darkest shadows, the town of Kal Elna strikes back. It's almost poetic.
When you threaten the Pharaoh, you threaten me!
You! Mahad! Oh, I see. Getting destroyed once wasn't enough, so you decided to come back for round 2.
I'm here to save my king.
You don't have to put yourself in harm's way again.
I made a vow to always protect you, Pharaoh. That promise will hold true no matter how powerful our foe may be.
Mahad, tell me, did my father truly destroy a village in order to forge the Millennium Items?
Excuse me, I can answer that, seeing as I was there when it all happened. And believe me, it was an evening that I'll never forget. I watched in horror as your father's henchmen harnessed the spirits of my fellow villagers to further his own selfish needs.
How could he? My own father?
What Bakura has failed to mention is that every citizen of his village was evil.
But how do you know that?
I always sensed the darkness within my Millennium Ring. So I began to research the spell used to create it. I then reported my findings to your father, and he was as surprised as I was when he learned what had occurred at Kal Elna.
Oh no. How can these items bring peace if they're plagued by evil?
It's not your fault, sir. You didn't know.
Mahad, I am the King of Egypt. Every task carried out by my guards is my responsibility. And now, I must pay by confessing my crime to the Egyptian gods.
He was innocent!
Your father took the blame so that you could continue his legacy by finally bringing peace to the land of Egypt.
You're right.
Are you two finished yet? Now, my spirits, destroy both of these fools!
By bringing the Millennium Items into this world, I have unleashed a great threat. My reign will soon end, but please guide my son so that he may use these items to restore peace.
My father was a worthy king! And I owe it to him to take you down and return this land to the prosperity it once knew! In the name of the former Pharaoh, return your Millennium Items to where they belong!
And I suppose you think they belong with you. If you were truly paying attention, you'd know that the items are meant to be back in their original resting place. And that's exactly where I plan to put them.
Never!
Have it your way. Now, Dearbound, come forth!
I summoned Dark Magician Girl to save you! Not too bad, huh?
Mana, you always were my top student. And even in my absence, I can see you've been keeping up with your training.
There's too many of them, sir!
Just ride! Setto, watch out!
Jackal Warrior, protect him!
Shada!
I'll hold back these spirits. You go to the underground shrine and help our king.
Very well.
Be careful, Shada.
Men, ready yourselves! Now attack!
Thank you.
Anytime.
You should have stayed at home, little girl.
All right. It's time.
Right. Let's do this.
Magical orb, attack!
Nice try, but it's going to take more than just pointed hats and magic wands to defeat my Deerbound. Now, spirits of Kal Elna, give my creatures some company, won't you?
It looks like our problems have just multiplied.
Yeah, by 3.
As you can see, my Deerbound has picked up a few new tricks, thanks to the support of my spirit friends. Retaliate! Impressive, but not quite good enough. Helical Shockwave!
Pharaoh!
Your reign is over, Pharaoh.
Not if I can help it!
Oh, please. You can't hide. I'll attack them all.
Look out!
Now, end this! What was that? Pharaoh!
Fear not. We're here to protect you.
What have we here? 3 more Millennium items, eh?
Are you all right?
Yes.
Luckily, he wasn't alone.
It's Mahad.
I've returned.
Just as I predicted.
And know this. Although my spirit is sealed in stone, I shall continue to protect our king.
Good work, Mahad. Your devotion is an inspiration to us all.
All right. We shall have plenty of time to praise Mahad for his efforts later. Right now, we have a villain to defeat.
He's right. The Pharaoh is weak and time is short.
Not for long. Mystical elf. Replenish the life energy of our king.
Those Guardians have interfered for the last time.
Let's duel.
No, wait. It's too dangerous without your Millennium Puzzle. Leave Bakura to us.
Excellent idea. That way I can acquire 3 more Millennium items, giving me a grand total of 5. I really must thank you for making this so easy for me.
Bakura, we the Guardians of the Pharaoh will see to it that your plan ends here.
Come forth, Curse of Dragon!
The more the merrier, as I always say. Now, Deerbound, show these fools the power of the shadows!
Guardians, unite! Synchronized blast!
Well done!
Look! It lives!
But how? We bombarded it from 4 different directions!
That's true. However, my Deerbound has some added support from the spirit world. The dark spirits of Kal Elna, to be precise. And they despise your kingdom as much as I do. So as long as we remain in their village, they'll be protecting me. When the sands of Egypt fall through this hourglass, the world as you know it will fall into ruins.
I defeated you 5,000 years ago, and I'll do it again, Bakura.
Well, I'd suggest you do it quickly.
Setto, obey your destiny and stand by my side, so we may rule Egypt as father and son!
I am not your son! My father would never betray the Pharaoh like this! You lie, and I will not join your side!
I understand your anger, my son, but you must realize that imposter is no Pharaoh! It is you who should be king!
I vowed to protect the king, not replace him!
You deserve more!
Setto, it is true that you are the son of Akhenaten. However, he has lost his identity to the shadows, so the creature that stands before you is no longer your father.
He's right.
Nonsense! You are my flesh and blood, Setto, and that makes you royalty! Now don't let these fools deny you the power you deserve!
Bakura, what happened here? I guess our rematch will have to wait. No way! The Geek Patrol! I'm guessing they didn't fly all the way to Egypt just to take a nap. Huh? Wait a sec. I've seen this before. In the museum, back home. The Millennium Eye! That's me!
Setto, your father chose a path of hatred and greed, but I beg of you, don't make the same mistake. Fight by my side, and together we can restore peace to Egypt.
Ah, like father, like son. I heard the very same words uttered by my brother when he was Pharaoh.
Perhaps you should have listened to him.
My brother didn't understand the first thing about leading this kingdom. In fact, his idealistic approach nearly destroyed Egypt. While the people worshipped their pharaoh, praising him for protecting their land, it was I who was truly responsible for their safety.
Our enemies, they draw near.
For the last time, Akhenaten, Egypt will only fight as a last resort.
But I've moved our soldiers in position to attack. It's the only way to prevent invasion, Your Highness. If we don't act now, they'll destroy us.
That's enough. You've overstepped your bounds. Akhenaten, please understand. I want what's best for Egypt, but I will not accept violence as the only answer. We must try to find a peaceful solution to dealing with our neighbors. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Call me naive and old-fashioned, but I believe we shall live in harmony one day. And I need you to share that belief with me, my brother.
Of course, my instincts were right. Our enemies didn't share my brother's belief in peace, but thanks to me, when they attacked, we were ready. Of course, His Majesty received all the credit, while I was ignored. It was then I realized that my brother would be the light, and I would be the shadow.
What do you think's in there? Well, hopefully the Pharaoh's name. Tristan! That room might be filled with traps!
Huh? Looks more like it's filled with nothing.
Yeah, but Grandpa said things in this tomb aren't always what they appear to be. Then what are they?
He just means that sometimes you have to look beyond the obvious.
Right! Now let's look!
I'm looking.
Well, look harder.
I found a clue.
You show off.
Where is it?
You're standing on it.
Huh? He's right. Check it out.
Yeah, but once again, it's written in chicken scratch.
It says, he who solves the Millennium Puzzle must return the wish he was granted. Only then is he able to pass.
Since when can you read hieroglyphics?
There's a lot about me you don't know, Wheeler. So if you expect to save the Pharaoh, you better give back whatever it is the puzzle gave to you.
But Tristan, what you're saying doesn't make any sense! The wish that was granted to me by my puzzle can never be given back! It's impossible!
The Age of Darkness is upon us, and our kingdom needs a new leader! You, Setto!
Where am I?
With me, where you belong. Now rise, my son. A new pharaoh deserves the power of a new Egyptian god. And as we speak, a messenger comes bearing this gift. Only after you've accepted her offering can you serve as the new king of Egypt.
Kisara!
Yes! That girl holds the key to the throne! And you must take it from her!
It isn't safe for you to be here.
You saved my life the night your village was destroyed. Now it's my turn to save you.
You needn't do this. It's that guy again.
Don't be fooled by her innocence. She wields a mighty creature that belongs to you. Now take it!
Setto, please. You mustn't listen to a word he says.
Zork's resurrection has begun! You must act swiftly! Now use your Millennium Rod to seize the White Dragon, my son!
I am not your son, for my father left me when he pledged his loyalty to the Shadows. Let us go, Kisara.
Yes.
How dare you disrespect me after all I've done for you!
We're trapped!
Not for long. Now set us free!
You'll never escape! You're no match for me, Setto!
Is that so?
You leave me no choice! If you won't take her power, then I will!
First, I'll place this face down. Then I'll summon Silent Swordsman in attack mode!
First that marshmallow thing, and now this? What kind of freak deck is Yugi playing with?
Well, hopefully not one Bakura picked.
What sort of strategy is this pipsqueak planning? He just played 2 weak monsters in a row. But why?
Reveal face down card! Marshmallow glasses! And I'll place him on your knight! Now the only monster it can attack is Marshmallow!
Oh no! But that runt can't be destroyed!
And my life points are safe, too!
Only if he remains in defense mode. Which he won't. Observe! You know, Yugi, without the Pharaoh controlling your every move, you don't stand a chance! I activate Negate Defense! Switching your gelatin mold from defense to attack mode! What was that you were saying about your life points being safe? Next, I shall place 1 card face down. That should do.
Patience. Wait until you see the reds of his eyes. Give up! Remember, he is but one beast against a great army!
Enough! But things are just getting interesting.
What's going on?
Isn't it obvious, Pharaoh? The events of the past are beginning to affect the present. Think about it. If the world was destroyed 5,000 years ago, then the world of today would cease to exist, right?
You can't do this!
I already have. And as soon as Zork covers ancient Egypt in darkness, I will have completed what I began centuries ago! This shadow game is the crossroads of time where the past and the future meet! And before it's through, I'll have destroyed both! And none of it was possible without you. You allowed me to reunite with the Dark One, and now he is taking care of the rest! Now the Shadow Realm itself has been unlocked, and the darkness once confined to its borders has been released! You poor fool! Not only have you failed the Pharaoh, you've let down the entire world!
Not yet! Watch this! Marshmallow! Attack his disgraced mage!
As I was saying, game over!
He lost!
No! What have you done?
I activated my Lengard's special ability! Whenever one of my monsters is damaged, the result is automatically transferred to Lengard, so my life points are safe! And now that one of my monsters was sent to the graveyard, the special effect of your sword is over! And my silent swordsman is free!
Ah, yeah! So that was Yugi's plan all along!
Now, Silent Swordsman, destroy his mage with Silent Sword Slash Attack!
Bakura's life points didn't budge!
How observant of you! Your monsters aren't the only ones with special effects. My disgraced mage came complete with a little life-saving trick of his own. Whenever it's destroyed, I can avoid losing any life points by returning my entire hand to my deck.
Oh, great.
Now they'll never escape from this tomb, which means the Pharaoh will never learn his true name.
I need to stay focused and never give up, no matter what! And if the Pharaoh were here, he'd say the same thing.
Now, I'll start by activating the magic card Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 2 more cards from my deck. Next, I reveal my face-down card, Accursed Twin Dogs.
You see? That's why I never played with dolls!
As you can see, each one of these 2 precious playmates is carrying a gift box, one of which contains a curse. Now, which gift are you going to choose?
I guess I've got a 50-50 shot of getting this right. So here goes. All right, I'll take the red one.
Then the black box goes to me. Let's begin with the contents of yours. It appears you've chosen wisely. Now, every time a card is sent to the graveyard, you shall receive 200 extra points.
Yeah, way to pick 'em, Yugi!
All right, time to see what's in your box.
I told you, it's a curse. And as soon as this curse is released, my graveyard will be no more.
What? But how can you duel with no graveyard? Hey! Those monsters have been destroyed!
Right you are. And since I no longer have a graveyard, they return to the field as phantoms.
Yay! Don't let him get me!
Hey, do I look like a human shield to you?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Taya. Yes, you do!
Not to worry. Though they're on the field, these phantom creatures aren't able to attack or defend. In other words, they're of no threat to you, yet. Lastly, I'll play my Necro Soldier in defense mode.
He's up to something, but what?
Look, Isis! We're not too late! Zork hasn't made it past the palace gates yet!
Foolish mortals! Those Millennium items are powerless against me!
Isis!
I'll deal with Zork. You get these items to the Pharaoh. Huh? Wait! I won't let you fight him alone!
Mana, if the Pharaoh doesn't get these items, all hope is lost. Now go!
Yeah, but
This is not up for debate. I appreciate your courage, but right now you have an important task to complete, and time is running out. The fate of the world is at stake, and your place is with the Pharaoh. Mahad would have said the same thing. Millennium Necklace, grant me strength.
Surrender now, Zork! or face the rage of the 3 Egyptian gods!
When I am through with them, your deity shall bow before the Lord of Darkness!
No way! It's them! Slifer, Obelisk, and Ra! But they seem way too realistic to be holograms. Can they be the real deal?
Obelisk, the first attack is yours! Strike him down with your Fist of Fate!
Nice shot! Not a bad start. But let's see if Yugi can keep this up.
Slifer the Sky Dragon! Lay down your judgment upon this enemy of Egypt! Finally, Winged Dragon of Ra! May your eternal light banish the darkness! Now, my friends, combine your strength and end this! Fist of Fury, Thunder Force Attack, and Blaze Cannon Blast! Finish him off!
Egypt is saved! Unbelievable! Long live the Pharaoh!
It's over. We're saved.
Let's hope so.
That sideshow freak defeated Blue Eyes and the Egyptian gods!
Your life shall collapse one brick at a time! First Egypt, and then the world!
Nobody likes a bully. Especially me.
Come on! He's right behind us! We've got to run faster! But I can't go any faster than this!
You want to pick on someone? Then why don't you pick on me?
As you wish, let the battle commence!
It worked. All right! Let's try this again! Come on out, Blue Eyes!
Your Egyptian counterpart already tried this and failed! What makes you think your fate will be any different?
Listen, Zork. I've been smacking around virtual monsters like you ever since I could talk. As a matter of fact, my first words were Neutron Blast Attack!
You should have stayed in your own world! Your cards and holograms are useless here!
You may have been able to handle one Blue Eyes, but let's see you stand up to 3 in the form of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon! Now take it away, boys! Show this ancient overgrown windbag how we do things back home! Neutron Blast Attack!
That was the last mistake you shall ever make, mortals. This I promise you. Now prepare to join your other half in a world of eternal darkness!
You'll have to get past my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon first! Now I
sacrifice my Marshmallow and my Silent Magician in order to summon this! Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction!
But how? I had the perfect strategy!
It was good, but not perfect! Because although your zombies almost wiped out my deck, I found a card that can stop them!
But how? You were down to your last card! It's not fair!
I guess you can call it the luck of the draw! Now, Gandora, destroy every one of his monsters!
My monsters may be gone, but my life points aren't!
Bakura's right. This duel's not over yet.
Wait a sec. That was the last card in Yugi's deck. So, if he doesn't get rid of Bakura's life points in this turn, then Yugi loses!
After my Gandora strikes, it goes to the graveyard! And as I'm sure you know, when one of my monsters is destroyed, your Sword of Sealing is deactivated! So my Silent Swordsman is free!
4,500 attack points?
More than enough to wipe you out! Now, Swordsman, attack!
I never get tired of watching you kick butt, Yug!
I wouldn't be celebrating if I were you! I'm afraid your victory is all in vain!
We'll see about that! Now let us go!
All right, but if you want to save the Pharaoh, I'm afraid you're too late!
As we approach our final hour, please restore the Pharaoh's power. You're back!
Where is Zork now?
Huh? Wait! You need to rest!
Mahad, do you see that dragon? Where did it come from?
Well, while you were unconscious, Setto's white dragon was defeated by Zork and then came back in a different form. It seems to be holding its own for now, but who knows how long it's gonna last.
There's only one person I know who can summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Kaiba. It appears that some sort of portal is opened. I need the Millennium Scale.
Sure, but why?
Trust me. This may be our last chance to defeat Zork. I need all the strength I can get. Kareem, please lend me your power!
Good luck. Pharaoh!
Kaiba!
He's nuts!
I know you know what to do! We have merged to become the Master of Dragon Soldier! Dragon Saber Blast! It's over, Zork. No, he lives!
The time has finally arrived. My Pharaoh, I have waited my entire life for this. I know what must be done. With the power of Hassan, I shall protect you.
We now stand face to face for the last time. The light of hope against the Lord of Darkness. And just as it has since the dawn of time, darkness shall prevail. That is the inevitable cycle of existence. You see, Pharaoh, the universe itself was born without light. All that existed was a vast wasteland of shadows. And though fleeting moments occur during which light attempts to illuminate this darkness, in the end, it is always extinguished. And the same holds true for you. You are a mere flicker whose faint glow has expired.
You're wrong. There is no darkness without light. It is light that gave life to this world, Zork. It is light that gives us hope. And it is light that shall defeat you!
Then let us put your theory to the test!
No!
Son! Is that you?
No harm shall come to you, my king!
It's you! Shadi!
You must never surrender to the darkness! The light of hope will soon arrive, bearing the information that you need!
The light of hope? Shadi! Thank you.
Do not give up.
Exactly as I predicted, everything shall return to darkness, just as it always does.
Hang in there, Pharaoh! Help is on the way!
No!
Yugi! It worked! It's my name!
The symbols?
Yeah, do you know what your name is?
Yes, my ancient name has been revealed. I am King Atem!
You now possess the power to defeat the Dark One, my son.
How, Father?
By calling forth the light of the 3 Egyptian gods to swallow the darkness.
And now, mighty gods of Egypt, I revive thee!
They'll win this time?
Of course!
Yeah, the Pharaoh knows what to do!
The Egyptian gods are powerless against me! You already tried this and failed!
Yes, but there's something I didn't do last time! Merge them together! Now I give you the Creator of Light!
What? Impossible!
Darkness, be gone!
No! I shall take you with me!
Guess again, Zork!
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, other than the tornado damage, random lightning explosions, and poisonous acid rain, it was a piece of cake.
Look, the storm is letting up.
Well, that was fast. Not that I'm complaining. Now all we have to do is find Setto.
So that's it? The big shot Lord of Darkness is gone?
Yup, thanks to this even bigger shot.
And we can't forget to thank the Pharaoh,
Tem.
It's gonna take a while to get used to that.
How cool! After all these years, we finally know your name!
I know, and it's all thanks to you.
Now what? What's next? You know, now that you saved the world.
Wait for the next bad guy?
No, Atem. There will not be another. You have conquered the embodiment of pure darkness from which all evil is born.
So I'm done?
No, but you are close. With the help of your friends, you've nearly fulfilled your destiny. That is why your spirit returned to this world after 5,000 years. So you could rescue mankind once again from the inevitable return of the Shadow Games. And now, there's but one task left for you to carry out before your spirit may return to its resting place.
It's hard to believe that my journey is almost complete. Does this mean after I accomplish my final mission, Yugi and I will separate? It's strange. I finally feel like my own person.
Ever since I solved the Millennium Puzzle, the Pharaoh's been sharing an identity with me. But now that he's regained his lost memories, he's ready to be himself.
Taya, thank you for this. We couldn't have defeated Zork without it.
Sure.
And you, all of you, what can I say? Had it not been for your help, I could never have fulfilled my destiny. I am forever in your debt. You are all heroes.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I was brave, so thanks.
He was talking about me.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he meant everyone. After all, we're a team, right?
Right.
When are you geeks gonna stop giving that lame friendship speech?
I'd say when you stop pretending everything's a magic trick.
And you can't deny this one. How do you explain the fact that there's two Yugis standing here?
Maybe there is some truth to this junk.
Huh? Hey guys, did you hear what I heard? Kaiba just admitted this is all real.
Nice try. I said this was all a mind trick.
What? You guys heard him, right?
Nope.
Time to pick up the pieces and move on. We'll have the city rebuilt in no time.
It's not going to be easy, but this kingdom shall return to its former glory. And you will see to it that this occurs, Setto.
What?
I will be leaving this world, and you will be taking the throne, for you are now King of Egypt.
What? But you...
So let it be written, so let it be done.
But after everything we've been through, this kingdom needs a strong leader to move us ahead.
And who better to lead this nation than you, Setto? The truth is, I have no memories beyond this point, so I can no longer exist here. My time is running out. Farewell, King Setto.
Pharaoh, are you all right?
Yes, I will soon join the pharaohs that came before me, and you shall rebuild the land of Egypt. Trust the light in your soul.
The light in my soul?
And now I leave you this, as proof of your right to the throne. Please preserve my father's dream, and maintain peace in Egypt.
Yes, my king.
It is you who is now king.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
Nice! Then let's hit the high road.
Back to the future. Or the present. Or whatever.
Have a safe journey! I'll miss you! And thank you for everything!
Farewell, my Pharaoh.
We're back.
Then I guess it's over. The tablet returned us all to the present.
Let's hope so.
Are you worried about the Pharaoh? I mean a temp?
Yeah, you don't think he's still stuck in the ancient past, do you?
Pharaoh, are you there?
I'm right where I belong.
With us?
You did it!
We all did it together. And now the darkness unleashed by the Shadow Games so long ago is finally over.
It only took you 5,000 years. And I'm glad I was here to help.
Me too. I mean, a guy can get pretty used to this whole saving the world thing.
Now remind me how getting possessed by an evil spirit was helping?
I have no further comments at this time.
Embarrassed because you nearly destroyed the world as we know it?
Oh, like you've never gotten possessed before, Joey.
I'm really going to miss them.
Pharaoh, a temp. I promise one of these days I'll get used to that name of yours. It's hard to believe after all these years you have your memory back.
Thanks to you.
You chained Yugi to an anchor and threatened to take over the world. Ringing any bells?
I have no further comments at this time.
Pharaoh, tell Joey he was possessed.
Hey, Yugi. I believe you'll be needing that.
The Millennium Eye?
And where did you get your hands on that, rich boy?
Kaiba?
You don't just chuck a Millennium item at someone and walk away. I'm sick of your silent treatment routine. Hey! It's you!
Hello? Where are we?
Wait a second, guys. I have a hunch this is the good Bakura.
Now, let me see. The last thing I remember was hearing a strange voice and then...
Whoa, take it easy, pal.
What's wrong?
I need some food.
So do I. You don't see me passing out.
Joey!
Look, we could all use a bite. It has been 5,000 years.
I think he's got something that belongs to you, Yug.
Right. Now that Zork has vanished, so has the evil spirit of the ring. So Bakura is finally free.
Hey, guys, a little help here? Thanks, Taya. Grab a leg, will you?
Shadi, please know that your items will finally be laid to rest. And thank you, my friend. Setto, according to the inscription on this tablet, you went on to be a great pharaoh in your own right. You kept my father's dream alive by maintaining peace in Egypt. And knowing this, my spirit can finally enter its resting place.
Wait, so what are you saying?
I think you know, Yugi.
What's the deal?
The true nature of Yugi's soul has been revealed.
Hey, I'm seeing double.
No, it's the Pharaoh.
No way!
A temp.
Go get him, Yugi! You too, Pharaoh!
Hey, wait! So which one of them are we supposed to root for?
If the Pharaoh wins, he gets to stay, which means we won't have to say goodbye.
We gotta root for Yugi, guys. It's the only way to set the Pharaoh's spirit free.
Joey's right. I should want what's best for the Pharaoh. And that's for his spirit to move on. I have to be strong.
It's time.
The battle to determine their destinies will now begin.
This is the first time in my life that I've hoped for my opponent's victory. But in order for this duel to truly test our readiness to separate, I must fight with all my strength.
Pharaoh, now that you've left the Millennium Puzzle, I can't hear your thoughts anymore. But somehow I still know what you're thinking, and I feel the same way. If you taught me anything, it's to put your heart into your deck and duel with everything you've got. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do!
I guess we're about to find out who the true king of games is.
Here we go.
Come on.
Are you ready for this?
That's what we're here to find out, right?
Let's duel! Best of luck, Yugi. Now, I'll start by discarding one card from my hand in order to summon a monster known as the Tricky. Then I place one card face down and end my turn.
His monster may have 2,000 points, but I know how to stop it. Check this out! I activate my Swords of Revealing Light!
Now that monster can't attack for 3 more turns.
And next I'll call my green gadget to the field in attack mode! And thanks to his special power, I can move red gadget to my hand! Then I place one card face down, and that's all for now!
You think that's good? Watch this! I may not be able to attack Yugi with my monster, but I can attack him with his own. I activate the magic card Rebellion! Now I can select a monster on your side of the field and force it to attack you directly! And I choose your green gadget!
Hold on! You triggered my trap! So now, I activate Stronghold, the moving fortress! This trap is also a monster with 2,000 defense points, so my life points are safe!
I'm afraid your life points aren't as safe as you think, Yugi.
That's right. Green Gadget was Yugi's monster.
I can't say I've ever seen a duel as evenly matched as this one.
What do you expect? These guys shared a brain for years.
We never had those cards in our deck before. I wonder what other surprises Yugi has in store.
With this new deck I've assembled, the Pharaoh's never gonna figure out my strategy!
His cards may keep me guessing, but do they have what it takes to stand up to the most powerful creatures in Duel Monsters? The Egyptian gods?
He just summoned the most powerful cards in the game!
Behold, the 3 Egyptian gods! But I'm not done yet. Next I play Pot of Greed! This allows me to take 2 cards from my deck and add them to my hand.
How's Yugi gonna get out of this mess? There's no way!
Yeah, that dork is definitely in over his head.
I can tell you this much. Dueling the Pharaoh is truly the ultimate test of Yugi's skills.
Incredible!
Yes, since regaining his ancient memories, the Pharaoh is stronger than ever.
Joey, what's Yugi gonna do?
I don't know, Taya, because even though his trap card weakened Obelisk the Tormentor's attack strength, that big brute still has 2,500 points!
And don't forget about Slifer! 1 lightning blast, and Yugi's monster takes 2,000 points of damage!
And worst of all, if the Pharaoh activates the special ability of the Winged Dragon of Ra, he can raise its attack points to almost 15,000!
This isn't exactly brain surgery here, folks. It's pretty obvious that only one of the 2 Yugi twins inherited the dueling skills, so why even watch? Looks like his little secret is out. Yugi can't duel his way out of a paper bag. So he got his look-alike to duel for him.
Get back here, rich boy! This duel ain't over till it's over!
Joey's right!
Yeah, how about showing a little respect?
Do you losers honestly believe that Yugi can still win?
You bet!
Then answer me this. What possible combination of cards would you use to defeat all 3 Egyptian gods?
What's your point?
I rest my case. You're as clueless as Yugi is.
Look, pal, I may not have the answer, but there is one. Come on, Marek, you're the expert here. What's their weakness?
Well, individually they have drawbacks, but when all three are together, they're practically indestructible.
Only fate can decide the outcome of this ritual. If Yugi is unable to defeat his alter ego, then the two are not yet meant to separate from one another. If this occurs, the Pharaoh will be trapped here for another 5,000 years.
That's not fair. I'm so confused. I want the Pharaoh to stay, but not if it means trapping him against his will.
Come on, Mokuba.
Fine, go!
Hey, Pharaoh. If you end up having to stick around for a few more years, there is a bright side. The two of us can finally have that rematch. And by the looks of this duel, you're not going anywhere.
That remains to be seen.
Kaiba, wait! What's the rush? I thought you'd love the chance to watch me lose, right?
Wrong. I only want to see you get crushed if I'm doing the crushing.
You owe it to the Pharaoh to stay.
Please take this.
My king.
It is you who is now king.
You have a bond that goes back thousands of years, and you should be here to say goodbye to him when he loses.
What? You can't be serious!
More serious than I've ever been in my life! Those Egyptian gods may be strong, but they're not undefeatable, and I'm gonna take them down one by one!
You're nuts!
Wow.
Cool.
Now, if you don't mind, I have myself a duel to win!
I'm proud of you, Yugi. Well done.
Come on. You mean to tell me you actually have a strategy in mind for defeating all three Egyptian god cards?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Then this I gotta see. And when you fail miserably, I'll step in and show you what real dueling's all about.
All right. Ready, Yugi?
Ready, Pharaoh!
Yugi's having the time of his life up there. And who could blame him? If he wins, that means he's ready to face the world on his own.
And the Pharaoh will finally be free.
What's up, Taya?
I can't watch anymore. If the Pharaoh loses, this is the last time we'll ever see him. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. Please make them stop.
Taya, this isn't easy for any of us, but that duel has to go on. Plus, you know as well as I do, we couldn't stop this thing if we tried.
I guess so, but remind me why.
Here's the deal. Everything that's happened since those two met has been leading up to this. Just think about it. Every single duel that Yugi and the Pharaoh ever faced together was preparing them for this one. Every enemy they ever stared down, every strategy they ever planned, and every friend they ever saved helped shape who they are today. And now they need this test to see how far they've come.
But why?
Because when they first met, these guys had a lot to learn, and they needed each other to get by. But hopefully by now they're both ready to move on with their lives. Trust me, Taya, this duel is really all for the best. And as tough as it may seem, we need to support those two guys all the way.
Fine.
I can sense the presence of an old friend in my deck, and it's time for us to reunite. I may be defenseless now, but that's all about to change. My move! And now, I activate a magic card known as Dark Magic Curtain! Next, I shall give up half my life points in order to summon my greatest creature and most faithful servant! Come forth, Dark Magician!
I was afraid he'd do that.
Now Yugi's forced to fight against his favorite monster.
Well, I'm glad I stuck around.
I'm not done yet. Next, I activate my face-down card, Book of Secret Arts, which raises the attack strength of my Dark Magician by 300 points! Now, Dark Magician, destroy his summoned skull with Dark Magic Attack! Nice work.
My king, I have journeyed 5,000 years across time and space to serve you in this battle.
Is something wrong?
No, just nerves, I guess. Dark Magician, your arrival has sparked a strange vision. But what are these memories of old that haunt me?
Yugi, this is the strongest monster I have left, and you know him quite well. So if you intend to defeat me today, you must first defeat my Dark Magician!
If I want to save my closest friend, I'm gonna have to destroy my most trusted monster!
Wait, so did Yugi win the duel?
If this attack is successful, then yes.
Congratulations. Well done. Yugi, a champion doesn't belong on his knees. You achieved a great victory for us both.
I was focusing so hard on playing the game that I forgot what winning this duel would actually mean. By defeating you, I've sent you away. For good.
No, you have opened the door for me. Thanks to you, my spirit can finally be at rest once again. I'll be back where I belong. Fate brought the two of us together for a reason, and we've fulfilled our destiny. We've protected mankind from the return of the Shadow Games, and we've both grown tremendously along the way.
I'm gonna miss you.
You do realize we'll never truly be apart, right? The gift of kindness you've given me, and the courage I've given you, will remain with us. And that will forever bind us together.
Right.
Hey, look!
What's up with the eye?
Now that the battle ritual is complete, the Eye of Ujat that guards the door to the spirit world has awakened. And the spirit of the great Pharaoh, which was trapped within the Millennium Puzzle for 5,000 years, is now free.
So this is it?
The time has arrived. Tell the Eye of Ujat your name.
I am the son of King Aknam Kanan. My name is Atem.
So that's how it ends, huh? Nice! You think you can just show up and change everybody's life, and then just leave?
What Tristan means is, we don't want to say goodbye.
Exactly, Pharaoh. I know walking through that door means your spirit will finally be free. And it's all for the best. But it doesn't seem fair. I mean, I feel like we were all just getting to know you. In fact, you were just beginning to get to know yourself. And now you're being taken away from us. I know we should be happy for you, but it's really hard to do that when you're losing your best friend and you just don't understand why it has to be that way.
I guess there are some things we're not supposed to understand. Just look at me. I go through half my life not understanding what's going on. But I know that true friends may be hard to leave, but they're impossible to forget. And even though his stay wasn't as long as we would have liked, we're lucky we knew him at all.
Thank you, Joy.
Goodbye, Atem, and good luck.
Hey, Pharaoh! I hate to break the terrible news to you, but you're not going anywhere, because everything you've given us stays right here in our hearts.
Right.
Like we always say, it's your move,